Hello and welcome back to my channel, Thomas Ashley, Candid with Cancer. If you watched some of my older videos, my other videos that I've released in the last couple of weeks, you would know that I have my private pilot's license. And today, I'm taking you up flying with me. So I got my license back in May, passed in May, got it in June, went up flying in June. However, I haven't flown since because I've just been busy, a lot's gone on, and 3 months has passed. So part of my flying school that I'm at, South Warwickshire Flying School, I've just got to revalidate my license. So that just means I've got to go up with an instructor and do 3 circuits. So it shouldn't probably take half an hour, not even that long, and I just have revalidated my license. I thought I'd take you along. I'm hoping to take my uncle flying this week, whether it's the weekend or when there's nice weather again. I actually don't know if I'm going to fly today because you can't really see. It's not very good weather and it's been raining. So I have to go to the flying school. I'm going to have to go and check all the weather, check all the plane, and just check if it's available, check if I can fly, check if the conditions allow me to. There's a lot more that goes into it than that, but that's on the very down low. That's Largo. Largo, is that the word you call it? That's language that you understand. Probably better than if I was going to go on about all the rubbish, all the in detail and all the acronyms you have to know for flying. But no, that's everything you have to know for now, and hopefully this video goes up and you can see me flying. So just before I go, I thought I'd show you what I take with me flying, because I think quite interesting what I've got to take in my flying bag, everything that I need to know. So here you go, guys. Excuse the mess. First of all, iPad. Take an iPad with me. This has an app on it. Don't know if you guys can see. Don't want to put my password in for you guys. I'll show you that I use called Sky Demon. So this app, Sky Demon, is just tracks you and everything in the sky pretty much. It's your virtual map in the sky, does everything that you need for you. Doesn't mean you can skip anything that you do when you go flying, but just helps you a lot because I did everything just with a map. In here, I'll show you my headset. I'll show you that when I get into the plane later today, a lot more. This is my bag, nothing in it at the moment, but put everything else in it. I take a big old battery pack, this one for the iPad, smaller one for my phone if I need to, and then charging cable. Here I have my pilot's license, so in here I've got to carry, I can show you guys, my flight crew license and then my medical certificate, and then I also take my passport with me because you need a valid form of ID. Some pens that you can draw on a map. I don't know if you can see. Pens. This is what you call, I can show you guys, a flight computer. This can do pretty much every calculation in the world that you'd ever need for flying, converting different units, checking the wind when you got to do the wind and what direction, drift. All this does everything. It's complicated to start off with, but as soon as you get the hang of it, it's actually quite simple and it's incredible. So I take that with me as well. Very useful. This is my flight log, my VFR flight log. Don't tend to use this too much anymore because I've got Sky Demon, so I do it all on Sky Demon. Got my log book, so this has got all my hours in it that I've done before. I can see you guys. So this is actually when I got my pilot's license. There it is, and I actually haven't flown since, apart from my local flight in the area. But yeah, this is all my hours in over getting up to where I need to get to. It's quite handy. This is my knee board. This is quite simple really. You're in the flight, I'll show you when I'm in the plane, you're in the plane, and you put this on your knee. It has everything I need for taxiing for local flights and circuits for my radio telephony out of Wellesbourne. But I've got my notepad here as well. I can write anything out during the flight if I need to. I've got all my procedures, everything to do. I can show you guys my checklist with the Cessna 152. I'll be flying, some more. But this has everything else for radio, when like radio telephony. This is when I'm changing ground station. That's just South Warwickshire. This is if I'm doing my practice pans or I need to actually make a pan call. My appendix for my practical test that I do, but it's quite useful to have. This is when you're giving a position, when you're changing, talking to someone else, mayday calls, everything on it that you need. And this is if you need to work out drift or wind and stuff. But all else in the back of it as well, you've got a mayday, call content, my transponder codes, en route calls, my Frida checks, I've got the phonetic alphabet up here, if I need to know it, but also the Morse code, just in case, not that you actually need it anymore. But that's everything with the knee board. Put all sorts in there. These are like a protractor. I don't actually know what they call this, but again, this is what you place on your map. You can work out what heading you need. As you can see, line up with the lines on here, all sorts of that, and it gives you the heading, or in just draw a straight line. Ruler, simple as it is, but a ruler that has nautical miles on it, so 1 to the scale of 1 to 500,000, and kilometers as well. Has all sorts, but it's just a ruler as well, really handy, as you'll know. And then finally, last but not least, my map. As you can see, I've actually still got on here a route that I took, that I haven't rubbed off when I took my dad up for the first time when I got my pilot's license. But no, this is a map of the area of, I think this is the map of the south, they call it the south of England. Looks very complicated and more complicated than your normal map, but is, when you learn to read it, it is understandable. That's everything though. That's everything I put in my flight bag. Well, I forgot to mention, I do take my water bottle as well. And I got my phone on me, then I got a few bits of bobs like my camera, and my GoPro of course. Unfortunately, I don't have a mount for my GoPro yet, so the filming I'm going to have to do is either going to be on my phone or just on my GoPro holding it. I'm hoping to get a mount maybe by the weekend so I can show you a flight taking off and do the time warp and just show you things. But no, that's everything I do when I take flying. I'll cut back to you guys when I'm at the flying school or when I'm in the plane. I'll let you guys know. See you in a bit. See, the weather isn't the greatest at all and the low cloud base. However, because I'm just doing 3 circuits to revalidate my license, I'm just going to go up. I'm going to go up with my instructor, with that instructor Mark, who I filmed with before, and get my validation so I can hopefully go and fly with my uncle at the weekend or another time, take him up. But no, I'll just show you a little walk around the plane. Here it is, nice and cool. Nice and cool, that sounds awful. But no, Golf, Bravo, Whiskey November Delta, the top. I would show you what I do, but I'm in a little bit of a rush today to get it done. I want to hold up Mark. But hopefully, when I come fly with my uncle and give you a proper tour, probably walk through what I do when I go around the plane, my checks, what I have to do with the checks, what they mean, all sorts of that. I'll give you a little insight on the cockpit as well. This is the cockpit. Some people when they see this think it's really old-fashioned and how do you fly that? This is the view out you see, and then this is the back where I put my bag and all sorts. But no, it's quite simple as that. I'm quite big for the cockpit, but you make it work. But no, I'm gonna do all my checks now, guys. I'm gonna check all the plane, taxi. Unfortunately, I don't have anything connections to the right cable so you can hear me on the radio, but there's not much I can do about that. Hopefully I can sort that out soon. And I've just realised I didn't bring any of my connections today, but I could have put you up there on a little GoPro mount that someone else has already put in. But next time I come, I'll have to remember that so I can put you guys up. But that's all for now. I'm gonna go do my checks, do it fully, and I'll cut back when I'm about to take off, about to start the engine, about to go, and I'll show you what's next. Hopefully I can show Mark. Mark can hold the camera and film me flying, film me taking off, a few circuits. That's all. See you guys in a second. And that's me flying. That's a very small one. And the footage you're gonna see, Mark, my instructor, was very kind to film it. I know he didn't actually do the best filming, but he did his best when I was flying and stuff. But unfortunately, and I promise you on my life, I'm not, no cap, that was the worst landing I did. I did 2 other landings and they were perfect. And honestly, that's the worst landing I think I've ever done since I did probably my first solo back in like 2021. And that is the worst landing in terrible weather, very windy, very hard. But no, I only apologize, but at least I can fly, so there you go. But no, so that's my landing done. That's my revalidation. I'm now current, as they call it, and I'm flying Saturday with my uncle, 10:30 in the morning. So that will be another video. I'm hoping to get more footage. I'm hoping to show you more, so you can see more of the world. And actually, it's supposed to be really sunny, it's supposed to be really clear. So hopefully I can show you a bit more of like flying over Stratford. I'm going out the circuit, maybe over to Worcester, maybe around to Gaydon, and just show you a few little bits and bobs and like how different it is and how amazing it is to see it from the sky. And to show you that, look, I'm a cancer survivor flying a plane. Like, who would have thought? Not me, because it's incredible. But yeah, that's everything for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it's a little sneak peek at what flying's like, and that if I can do it, you can do it too. Why not? No excuses. So get up off your ass, go and do something you want to do. I've had enough of people complaining, because I always do it as well. So I'm talking about myself, let's be honest. What I have to tell myself. But no, I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you all for the next video. See ya.